recently, within the past couple days, there was a balance change that I just found out about for finals because I have been super busy. So I just wanted to go over all the different changes that came to the new update. So I'm just gonna go straight down the list. I'm not gonna like skip through and pick any specific one. So the first thing that is listed is C4. C4 got nerfed pretty heavily in my opinion. It got an increased cooldown from 30 seconds to 45 seconds. So if you explode it and you use it, then it'll take 45 seconds for you to be able to use another one. The next thing that got changed is Grappling Hook. Grappling Hook got a buff. It now has a decreased cooldown from 7 seconds to 6 seconds. Now it only takes 6 seconds to recharge instead of the 7 it used to be. It'll probably bring it more into the spotlight because Grappling Hook's always been the least used specialization on Riot. So they buffed Dagger on 3 different points. Let me get dash equipped just for this. So they increased lunge distance. So the lunge distance on the primary and secondary attacks, instead of 4.5 meters, is now 5 meters. So now you can lunge from pretty significantly further away. They increased the max lunge speed slightly to support the increased lunge distance. And they increased the secondary attack sweep time to ensure the backstabs can hit the targets more reliably. So then they buffed the BFR Titan, which baffles me because it's still insane, but it's understandable because this season is such a KS23 heavy season and BFR is kind of fallen out of the wayside. But they increased the damage from 88 to 90. So now, whoops. Let's see here. So the BFR is now going to, so it's still 2 taps the body for light. For medium, it's gonna 1, 2, 3 to the body. And then heavy, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 4 shots for heavy, 3 for medium, 2 for light. Probably, unless you hit a headshots. Okay, so you could do headshot and a quick melee for lights. Let's go over here, one that isn't moving. So 2 headshots for medium. And for heavy, 3 headshots, or maybe 2 headshots and a body shot would work. 1, 2, yeah. 1 headshot and or 2 headshots and a body shot works. Next thing they got changed is the dual blades on medium. They increased the precision zone angle, so it'll make it easier for you to actually land your precise hits, because it was a little bit difficult with dual blades, but they increased the zone angle. They also increased the lunge distance, same as Dagger, from 4.5 meters to 5 meters, so now you can lunge from further away. They increased the lunge speed also to support the increased lunge distance. They updated the secondary attack, the cross slash, to ensure that you always dash forward at full stamina, because before you had to like put in some forward movement input to be able to do this. Like you had to tap W or push up on your left stick. But now, even if you're just stationary, you can still lunge and hit that attack. They also increased the player movement speed by 25% when using deflect. So now you move significantly faster when you're using a deflect. They also buffed the FAMAS. They increased the damage from 23 to 24. It'll only take 2 bursts to kill a light. 3 for medium. Okay, well, that medium got in the way, but you understand the point. it was lagging behind a little bit in terms of how many people actually used it. So they buffed it a little bit, and it'll change it a little bit. It's just a 1 point upgrade, but with the burst rifle, that's a big difference. And they actually nerfed the KS-23, which is kind of good. It's been insanely good this season, but they reduced the damage from 110 to 104. So now it's going to be dealing less damage. It's still absolutely insane, but they also increased the damage fall-off multiplier from 0.64 to 0.675, which means it's going to be dealing a little bit more damage at range again, but they did that to combat the drop in damage that they just put on it. So it's kind of like a fair trade. So Riot Shield got the exact same change that Dual Blades did, the increased zone angle to make it easier to make precise hits, the increased lunge distance, the shield bash to make sure you could do it when you're not moving or putting any forward input. But they also increased the primary attack damage from 82 to 83, so now you'll be doing more damage. They're definitely trying to push melee on us this season, and I really like that. They don't get a lot of shine. Spear got an absolutely massive buff. Spear has now the precise hit damage of primary attacks went from 74 to 82. So it's a pretty significant change. They also increased the base damage of primary attacks from 55 to 57. They also increased the 3-swing secondary attack sequence. So before, it would deal 75 damage for the first swing, 100 for the second swing, and then 125 for the third swing. But now it's dealing 75 for the first thing, 125 for the second swing, and then 150 for the third swing. So you're going to be dealing a lot more damage with the 3-swing combo now. 1 3-swing combo kills a heavy if you hit all of them, which is insane. Embark is adding a new anti-cheat system called Elytra, and it's in its limited testing phase. Playtesters and business partners are currently testing it out, seeing how it works, testing compatibility, stuff like that. But yeah, having a new anti-cheat would be awesome because I do run into cheaters now every now and then, so yay! No, I'm happy that we're gonna be getting an anti-cheat. So that's all the changes that came in the newest patch notes update. If you guys want me to do more of these kinds of videos, the informational videos on different games, if you want more information on different games that get updated, let me know. I can always do those. If I sound tired, I basically just woke up like less than an hour ago. So, yeah, I'm kind of tired right now. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do more of these kinds of videos.